films forever when they released The Return to Jafar on VHS in 1994, a direct-to-DVD sequel of their famous film Aladdin. That was supposed to be a tie-in to a TV show called of the same name, basically. In fact, the movie was the TV show, just made into a film, essentially. It made a lot of money, but a lot of people didn't like it. Some idiot exec in DreamWorks decided that there'll be a good idea to make a Megamind version of that movie. Something that's been dead since the early 2000s, they decided to bring back. For whatever reason, I have no idea. This movie's been getting hate since it was announced. I mean, look at this awful poster. Just god-awful. Like, what kind of face even is that? Somehow we have 3 theatrically released Trolls movies. And we even have fucking Boss Baby sequels. Theatrically released Boss Baby. Who the fuck wants to watch Boss Baby in the theaters? How does this movie make enough money that they're making a 3rd one? But for some reason, Megamind, which is a very theatrical film, doesn't get a theatrical release sequel. It gets a half-baked direct-to-DVD fodder for a shitty TV show that no one's gonna watch, because who the hell gives a shit? Most fans of Megamind are kind of older because the movie is like over 10 years old now, 14 years old in fact, and it gained a cult adult fan base. Not like, oh, it's supposed to be adult, but it's not supposed to be for dumb, brainless kids. But that's what you get when you watch Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate, which basically treats every audience like it's a 5-year-old kid, or younger than that. And basically anybody who isn't diaper trained yet is what this is. The audience was made for this. Also, the animation is awful, if you couldn't tell. 14 years animation and it looks god awful. I know TV animation costs money, but let's be honest. Indeed, 3D animation looks way better than this crap. But this is what we get to Megamind, a 14-year-old movie at this point. We get direct-to-DVD budget film, but direct-to-streaming. Also, if you couldn't tell, but I guess you can't tell because you can't hear it, other than the fact that Megamind looks way uglier than he did in 14 years ago. I know some people have a thing for him. I didn't think that was a thing, but apparently people want to fuck Megamind. Now you know. But for some reason he's like narrating. I guess he did that in the original movie, but didn't talk to the camera like this in a weird way. This is the time he does it in the movie. In the original movie he narrated pretty much most of the entire film, but here, oh yeah, let's recap the original movie in case you forgot. And basically you'll be surprised, like, wait, why does the animation look so much better during this sequence, but the actual TV show look worse? It's not a good idea to do that. If your animation looks like shit, don't play the original movie that you're basing your TV show off, because it's going to showcase how bad your animation is. I haven't gotten to the fact that the voice acting is awful. None of the original cast members, when I mean none of them, returned. Most likely because they got the cheapest sounding, worst sounding voice actors in the world. I mean, let's take a look at how Megamind sounds on the show. Tell me if it sounds anything like Will Ferrell.
That's enough of that. Hello, loyal viewers. Like me.
I hope you don't like Megamind 1 because you're going to hate this movie. If you're a fan of the original movie, basically this TV series / movie doesn't understand a single thing that made the original good, or even the concepts or themes it was going for. Because now it's a generic child's TV superhero show. Now keep in mind, a lot of superhero shows are great, some of the best things I've ever seen in my life, but this is one of those Teen Titans Go superhero shows. It's not Teen Titans, it's a Teen Titans Go, if that makes any sense. Or Megamind's like, I'm a superhero now, but I don't know how to be a hero because I'm a villain. And that's not really funny. And there's shitty villains like these guys who steal fish. Keep in mind, in the Megamind universe, there was only 2 other characters. There's one villain and one hero because they're basically too powerful that nothing else would even matter, really. Not that it mattered, it's only about the themes of heroism versus villainism. In fact, the only other character that it adds to this equation that has powers is a Titan, which Megamind had to create from Metro Man's DNA. Basically, once he got out of the picture, he had to make another version of him. It's kind of like a cycle that repeats over and over again. There's 2, good and evil. Now, this TV show basically says that no, there's more than these guys. There's a bunch of other fuckers. Even though it was established that the only villain that existed was Megamind. In fact, who the fuck even are these guys? Seriously, they're dressing up as a fish to steal a fish. That is incredibly lame. You know, because there's like, the reason why this is so weird, because there's like nobody else in this universe. Like I said, there's only one villain, no one stepped up to Megamind, there's no other villains out in the street, I thought, but now these guys are coming out because Megamind's a hero, even though this would be even more powerful than ever, since he was able to defeat another, according to their mind, he thought that he killed Metro Man, no one knows he's fake, and according to their also mind, he killed another similar hero style, not kill him, but, you know, he stopped another Metro Man-sized threat, so why would they think, he's less of a threat now that he's a hero? It makes no sense. In fact, Megamind's a fucking idiot in this movie, so I probably think he is a threat. You can already tell that I'm barely into this movie, and there's already a million plot holes. Also, Minion's name is not Minion anymore. It is, Guppy or some bullshit like that. Young Chum for some reason. I don't get it. Old Chum, whatever, fuck. It's stupid. He's like, well, because copyright reasons with a brand, because I guess it's a reference to the Minions. If you don't know, Minions are a plague on society, and then everyone in the animation community pretty much hates them. They debuted in Despicable Me, which came out the same year as Megamind. Both films are actually very similar, in the fact that both the main villain characters, who are actually kind of good, have a sidekick known as Minion or Minions. But here's the thing, Minion is a word. You can't copyright it. It doesn't make any sense. They can still call the character Minion. Also, by the fact that both the animation studios, Illumination and DreamWorks, are owned by Universal, or Comcast, whatever you want to call it. They're basically owned by the same company. They're both in Universal Studios. They're making a Shrek theme park section now. I'm happy about that. But what doesn't make any sense? There's no copyright infringement because they're the same company. DreamWorks does not want confusion. Like, we have these Minions and we don't want all Minions. We'll call him Young Chum or some bullshit like that. That's not a good name. It's a lame name. That's even more generic. Get the fuck over yourselves, dumb execs at Universal, NBC, whatever, stupid fuckers. If I continue like this, I'll never be done this review, so let's keep going. Despite these guys being pretty incompetent, it takes Megamind a while to defeat them. Like I said, he's been able to fight Metro Man for a pretty good proximity of his life, and also defeat Titan, who was really trying to kill him, and that guy actually had every power that Superman has. So the fact that Megamind can live up to that, but these guys who just have a tank is too much of trouble for him. Especially the fact that he has that water gun, whatever you call it, that transforms people into cubes, which probably didn't work on Titan and Metro Man because they're probably too powerful to get affected by that. But basically everyone else would get basically annihilated by that ray. He just doesn't use it because he's a fucking idiot. I mean, he used it on a shark. And then May's like, I don't feel appreciated by you. Like the first movie, because Megamind went through no arc in the first movie, so now he's back to being an asshole. He never was an asshole. Just society made him a villain. He didn't choose to be a villain. He only acted that way because he thought society was. It's pretty clear if you watch the first movie, there's never really a villainous guy. He just put that role because that's what the way society put on him. He didn't want to actually be a villain. He was forced to be one. But now he's like, no, he's just an asshole in general. He doesn't know how to be a hero because he's an asshole. Fuck this movie. Fuck it. We get introduced to this annoying character who's like, I'm streaming on my phone. I'm popular and I make live streams because that's how this stuff works. And like, wow, you're cool. I like you. I want to adopt you or some bullshit like that. Fuck this movie. So this is the Doom Syndicate. They're lame. They're just generic bad guys. Here's the weather woman. I don't even know her name. I know they say it multiple times. But there's Bon Voyage from The Incredibles.
Bon Voyage.
I mean, Megamind 1 already kind of stole similar concepts with Syndrome for a Titan. They have a lot of similarities if you kind of look into it. But they were different enough. And now we have a character that's even more obvious of the Incredibles villain. Fuck this movie. So all the villains suck. There's a Molten Man here who looks like an early 90s or late 90s CGI. Not in a good way, in a bad way. Like, what the fuck? So Bon Voyage has hypno powers. It's not very clear. And Weather Woman has weather powers, but doesn't know how to predict weather. Very funny. And they don't know who's the leader, because Megamind used to be their leader. Yeah, even though the montage in the first movie didn't showcase any of these characters, Megamind was the leader of them. There's also Night Knight, who's, I guess, goth, but he's not. He's just a lame guy whose name is lame, I guess, and like, oh, he's lame. If you couldn't tell, these characters are not threatening or intimidating at all. They're lame. They suck. Suck my balls. So they easily break into Megamind's headquarters or easily escape from jail somehow. They think that Megamind has set up a plan for them to take over the world because he got the key to the city, I guess. Why did they not break out the whole time that Megamind actually did take over the city that one time? But now he's like, well, you must actually have taken over the city because now you're a... See how inconsequential this stuff makes no sense? Like, these characters are just super dumb, and Megamind's scared of them for some reason. I have no idea why. Like I said, he was scared in the first movie, but that was because that was a superhuman threat. A Superman-level power guy who was trying to kill him. These guys just suck. I mean, quite literally, after fighting a guy with powers of Superman who wanted to kill him, and why would these guys be a threat at all to him? Also, how is that Molten guy not burning his skin right now? I guess those baby leather seal boots are keeping him protected. So Megamind's character in this movie is to act like a pussy and a dumbass at the same time. Very in character. Like I said, he had some things in the first movie that made him seem cowardly at some points and stupid at some points, I guess, but not really. That wasn't his character traits. But, this movie's like, you know what, fuck that. These guys are way scarier than the guy he was was actively destroying the city. Quite literally destroyed multiple towers and almost killed everybody. But these guys who destroy a TV, they're way scarier, even though there's 4 of them and they all kind of suck and they're all idiots. whatever. I know Titan was an idiot too, but at least he was a threatening idiot. These guys are threatening it all. There's a dumb girl taking a video like, wow, look how cool I'm with Megamind. I'm a dumb bratty bitch. Also, he robs this ugly dude. Like, why does this guy look so uncanny? He's like, I don't want to rob you, but I have to because I'm a pussy now. Like, get the fuck out of here. And the mayor, who was a very side character in the first movie, he barely existed. He's now a side villain where he's incompetent and he sucks at his job and he's lame and he needs to give up his mayoral position to Roxanne, who wants to be mayor now. It kind of randomly happens at the very end. It's like, I can do a better job than you. It's like, oh, no, you can't. Well, yes, I can. 1 second later, I'm mayor now. And I'm not joking, that's how it actually goes. It only says 1 election later, I'm mayor. What the fuck? What happened? This, by the way, couldn't guess. Roxanne is barely a character in this movie. Or the fact that she becomes mayor at the very end. She doesn't do anything but nag Megamind. But, you know, usually I complain about nagging characters sometimes. But Megamind is a fucking idiot in this movie, so he does need some nagging. He's also a little cowardly bitch. I think one of the weirdest parts of this movie is that the character's name is Megamind. He did not have any brawn. In fact, he's just a weakling, but his head is big and he knows how to invent stuff. Megamind doesn't know that story in this movie. He does a bunch of stupid decisions. Not only is he just a dumbass in general, he makes dumb decisions. Doesn't build anything. Doesn't do anything smart. Doesn't do anything clever. Remember he did clever things in the original movie? Well, forget about it in this one. He does a bunch of stupid things. Every other character has to make up stuff for him because he's so stupid. Like, randomly, he has to start dancing because these guys are trying to reveal that he's actually a hero because the other villains started a dance party in his house for some reason. Or not really his house, but his lair. And yeah, these people are also supposed to be evil, I guess, even though they all look pretty generic goons. Like, seriously, look at some of these people in the background. They look fucking disturbing. I know it's kind of hard to see because my video's cropped right now, but I do that for copyright reasons, alright? Even, I don't know, no one else is going to want to watch this movie, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, other than some guys wearing orange and one guy wearing a black mask, everyone looks like a generic person. In fact, there's a guy who was going to get robbed earlier. That's not an evil person. He was going to get robbed. Fuck this movie. They fucking lied to me. Oh, in case you're wondering, the character of Minion is working at a donut shop place, I guess, that he renovated. His voice actors also does a terrible job. But whatever, who gives a shit? He's not feeling loved by Megamind, even though they already went for the arc in the first movie of him learning to respect him a little bit more, I guess. Kind of, not really, but like I don't really understand this. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's stupid. I'm sorry, did I say Minion? His name isn't Minion anymore. I'm still gonna call him that because who gives a shit? Megamind or Mega Man, Mega Millionaire makes a trap for them. By the way, just puts a little cage there. Pretty easy to trap them, but then it malfunctions a little bit because he only has one of his bots for some reason. I tried brain fire. I forgot what the bots are called. They're brain bots. So of course the brain bot. He only has one, even though he had like 1 million of them in the first movie and used them all the time in that movie because they're very useful. Here he uses it, like this one here, to use a cage to trap these idiot guys who are so easy to trap that he can just put one little guy to shoot it out, but then malfunctions. Instead of having a backup one, he just runs away like a little bitch. So Megamind is sad, not because he got kicked out of his fortress and is a loser. No, because his chair got burned up. Yeah, this chair that I don't think even existed in the first movie because it looks nothing like one of the chairs he sat in, got blown up. He's like, this is my favorite chair, and now I'm sad. I don't think it was supposed to be a joke. I thought it was supposed to be a serious moment. It was not. Megamind decides to be Beardo and hide from the people in the city alleyways because, you know, he's scared. Because he's a loser. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then he has to get a pep talk because, like, stop being a loser and fight them, you jackass. He's like, okay, that's the whole pep talk. I forgot to mention one of the dumbest subplots in movies that the rest of the villains want to know what Megamind's big plan is for them because they still think he's evil, well, even though he gets to his real afterwards, like, I'm actually a hero, is that he's going to move the city, well, only a part of it is revealed, into space. It's a stupid cliche plan, and I guess they buy it because they're stupid. But the dumbest thing about this plan is that Megamind built the rockets below the city. The other villains didn't do it. They didn't pressure him to do it. He just made up this plan. He could have been a big delay, like, oh, it's going to take a while to do it, though. But no, he's like, I already built it. Like an idiot, and he sets up a code for it to easily to set them up. Like, doesn't make any sense. It's not like they ever do the thing, like, oh, I played this way before back in my villainy days. Or something like that. But no, he literally showcased, oh yeah, I built these so you guys can launch it into space. Even though it makes no sense. Why would they even want to be in space? None of these characters have any motivation to do that, but they're just evil for the sake of being evil. Remember, Megamind's only a villain because society put him in that role, so that's who he acted out as. And as soon as the hero left, he had no idea what to do anymore. Do these people not see the original movie? So the final battle, because Megamind got kicked out of his castle, they had to use, they had to use tennis balls to shoot at them. Yeah, it's about as lame as it seemed, because he has the power team works. Yeah, these guys are so evil that they are scared of tennis balls. Yeah. Also, Megamind forms a team of people who, shoots tennis balls out of things. Oh yeah, the city goes up into space, but it's not even the city, it's just part of the city. Like, on the map you can see, like, quite literally, or the city's a lot bigger than it looks, and then all of a sudden they only take a little tiny part that had that giant tower that I guess they rebuilt somehow, that from the first movie. I mean, and you know what tower I'm talking about, the giant one. They destroyed it, and now they rebuilt it. And now Megamind's a team of his girlfriend, or I guess not girlfriend, because they don't seem to be a couple in this really show, his minion, who is not minion anymore, and some random streamer girl. What a great team. And they smile for the camera. It's like, yeah, I'm the mayor now. That happened off screen randomly. Do you think that would be an episode? Like, wow, we are going to have a great TV show that everyone will love, and no one will totally hate this movie or our TV show. It did not ruin the Megamind franchise at all that a lot of people wanted a sequel for a very long time and had a lot of following and love towards. Yeah, this movie fucking sucked. Also, Megamind's Batman now. Ooh. I don't think it surprises anyone that this movie turned out to be bad. People were hating on it when the first image and trailer came out. I didn't, quote, do any watching of it because I just knew it was going to be bad. I guess I gave it 2 stars because I thought it was just so dumb funny. I didn't really hate it, but you know what? It deserves a half star. This is just plain awful. I know it's a shitty TV show, but the voice acting is terrible. I know they're not sounding anything like the original characters. I didn't play all the clips because it doesn't really matter. Because I don't even want to show you like the voice clips because they're just annoying. Every character has bad voice acting. Every character is bad or uninteresting or unlikable. Megamind's team at the end isn't even interesting. Like Roxanne's a mayor now. Like, ugh. Or random streamer girl. Like, if you're going to actually have a team member, at least have one that isn't just a girl with a bat. I guess these villains suck at the same time. But these characters, Megamind more scared of them than they did with Titan or Metro Man, and they had way more powers than they do. Like I said, they suck. They got defeated by tennis balls. I don't understand the concept of this film. It takes a character whose name really implies that he's supposed to be smart and makes him a fucking dumbass. He learned all the things he learned in the first movie are completely out the window. He's basically the exact opposite that he was in the first movie. In the first movie, he was a character, like I said, he got thrown in the role of villainy, but deep down he's actually a good guy. This guy's thrown in the role of heroism, but he's actually a villain deep down. I'm not even joking. He does some shitty things for no reason. He's a complete asshole. It's not excusable. Megamind should be put in prison. Well, not Megamind. This version. This isn't Megamind. This is Lame Mind. Or I can't even think of a good pun because I'm so pissed off. Fuck the Doom Syndicate and fuck this movie and fuck DreamWorks for doing a bunch of stupid shit. I had high hopes after watching the Puss Boots movie like 2 years ago now at this point. Is it 2 years ago? I don't even know. And now they made shit like Ruby Gillman, Trolls 3, for releasing another Boss Baby sequel. And I'm not looking forward to Kung Fu Panda 4 because some of the trailers don't look very good. Why are you putting Aquafina in your movie? She cannot fucking voice act. Stop putting her in movies. And they didn't. Never mind. I'm pissed. I thought it was supposed to be a funny review. And I was like, I can't be pissed off. Like, who cares? It's a stupid direct-to-streaming movie. But it ended up really pissing me off. So fuck this movie. And have a wonderful day, the rest of you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And become a Patreon member. Because if you become a Patreon member, if you get, we'll say 5 members, I'll watch and review the stupid show this goes along with. So, thank you. Thank you very much.